Quads have arrived. Alright, got these 125cc quads from Family Go Kart. They arrived yesterday. Wasn't too happy with the shipment. UPS freight. It sat in San Antonio since Sunday night. It was said out for delivery Monday. Never got them. I had a call. And they still couldn't deliver them on Tuesday, so I had to wait till Wednesday to receive these bad boys. But they came in last night. Boxes were kind of a little jacked up, but I did clear them out. They did come somewhat decently packed with a steel framing around them and a cardboard box. This box was kind of all jacked up. This one was decent. Received all the items, got them all out, got them all undone. Today's build day, putting these bad boys together. We got sets of tires that all squished, and yeah, so I gotta put air in those. So that's one thing on this review that you're gonna notice, that they all need air. A lot of little accessories that you're gonna have to put on individually. But right now, today's the day I'm gonna assemble these things. It's the last day of school here in San Antonio for the kids. So my son's excited, hopefully, to come home from school with 2 operational quads that him and I can go cruise. I'm debating whether I should just film this process. I don't know how long it's going to take, but here's all the pieces and we're going to go from there. Alright, so we get these little boxes. I don't know what's in them, so let's find out. You see it's totally damaged, but it's all good, I guess. Alright, so looks like we have a battery. Yeah, looks like we got a battery in here with some instructions on what to do here. Small little battery. Alright, looks like we got a lot of additional pieces. Dump it out and see what we got. Alright, so we got a battery charger here. Okay. Got a lot of little extra nuts and bolts. A tire pressure gauge. A vehicle CD. How to put everything together. I'm sure an owner's manual, some fuses in there. And we got small tools, it sounds like. I mean, I got my own, but a little bag of tools. These look like the brackets for the handlebars. Alright, so we got 2 bolts for each one. Looks like we got an extra one right here. Not sure what that is, we'll figure that out. I'm sure this is strapped to tie down the battery. Like I said, lots of nuts and bolts. Probably to put the accessories on right there. There we go, we got a front grill right there, some feet guards and another grill. I don't know if that's the back or the front, but we'll figure it all out. But I guess first things first, before I go air these tires up, that regular plug thing ain't gonna work, so we gotta take this to the gas station and pump them up. Alright, we just bought 2 of these from Family Go Kart. These are the TaoTao ATA-135Ds with the wider tires. We got them together, we assembled them. Small minor adjustments that needed to be done before we took off and started running these bad boys. Seem to be running okay now, so we're going to give you a little demonstration on how this bad boy works. Alright, it's all yours, brother. Normally we went to the field, but we're just gonna make this video right here. Had to do some small adjustments on the carburetor, get the idle right. when he gets this, you get these things, it's all packaged up in a steel crate. I had to put the tires on. We had to put this rack right here. We had to put this bad boy on. We had to adjust and set these. Put all these, put the brake pads. This, that was turned around for safety issues. You know, to make sure it don't crack in shipment. Other than that, it's running pretty smooth. You know, you got an emergency brake right here. Show them how to set that real quick. That's squeezed real tight. Push down the pin. And now your emergency brake's set. You have a forward by hitting this twice, and then hitting this. And then the light indicators will show your neutral, reverse, gallon tank, 125cc's. You got your on and off, start, your lights. Some of these newer ones have the headlights that go right here. The spotlights is kind of cool, you know, because obviously when you turn, it turns with the steering wheel, but we got these ones. Let me see if I can't replace those with an LED, a little brighter. All right, you roll it. Oops, we forgot to take that emergency brake off, but we got it.
There's nails down there, so.
Yeah, just if. Yeah. Pull in, you're done. Neutral. Neutral. Ignition key. Emergency brake. Emergency brake on. Because you're rolling. Good though. And then here's the second one that we purchased. Like I said, just some small fine tuning so far after the few little issues that it stalled out, wouldn't start, seemed to have corrected itself and things like that. You know, you gotta adjust the throttles right here. You got the choke right there. It's pretty nicely built, looks pretty tough. Tires didn't hold the air too well first round, but apparently they're holding them a little bit better. I'm gonna have to check those tire pressures. We've been running it probably a total of maybe 2 hours total at this point in time, and I'll recheck all the nuts and make sure that they didn't vibrate themselves loose. We got a kill switch and alarm, automatic starter and everything like that right here. Alarm's pretty loud, so yeah. Anybody comes to mess with it and you see them hit that alarm, it'll definitely scare them off. So anyways, yeah, that's the black spider right here. This one, and this is the blue spider. This was the first one I put together. Like I said, it had small little issues where it's kind of stalled out. I'm assuming it's because it's brand new and some parts are breaking in, things like that. But I've got it fine-tuned now at this point in time. We haven't had any stall outs or anything, so this looks pretty good. Your tire sizes, you got 18 by 9. Manufacturer no more than 25 psi. Best psi to put is anywhere between 10 to 15 psi. And as you can see, this one is a 19 by 7. Got some shocks, some disc brakes. Pretty nice little gadget here. Everybody wants to dog out the Chinese, Japanese shit, but I'm cool with it. As you see, I got a Toyota there. I never have a problem with that shit. But yeah, questions, leave them in the comment box down below. I can try to tell you what I can. I got these from Family Go-Kart. I did the product registration online this morning. Quick and simple. So yeah, pretty cool little guy so far. Peace. Let's break off. And Normally we ride off-road, but for video purposes, we're just cruising around so you get a view.